A bit of community time out here. Getting started with another beer care routine. You know how we do it on Mondays. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Guess what I got ready? Straw gang. Mm-hmm. Got it ready. Got it ready. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Jacob? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Dave's in the house. What's up, Dave? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. What are you guys up to and how are you? And Robert's in the house. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Robert? Thanks for coming in. We got Jacob. We got Dave. We got Robert. Thanks for coming in, guys. What are you guys up to and how are you guys? I'm just getting things started as usual, just combing through the beard. You know, using the comb like a squeegee. Using the comb as a squeegee. Following it up with a little bit of fluff drying. Hey, Dave. What's going on, Dave O'Brien? Hey, thanks for coming in, Dave. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. What are you guys up to and how are you? Dave is sitting at work currently. Nice, nice. I am off work today. I am off work today. Homage pie and beer this morning. Nice. Nice. All right, just the fluff dry, guys. Just the fluff dry from the back. Trying not to create too much friction at the skin level. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, Chris, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Chris. All right, guys. Cool coming through. Gonna check the moisture level in just a second here. We got 6 rocking in here, and I haven't even gotten to the oil. Let's go. Ryan, good morning, brother. Just have done with my routine, shaved head, shower, beard grooming. Heck yes, nice, Ryan. Heck yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, just doing the old routine myself. I'm off work today, guys. I'm actually off work all week. Decided to take a week off while DJ is in South Korea. That way I could just be a little bit more available. All right. So now, so now, what I'm gonna do, I got cold start oil. Oh, nice, guys. I'll get to all those. I'll get to what you guys are wearing during the heat routine here. So now I'm just gonna check the beard. Just run the hand on the back and see if I have any moisture. I'm still having a little bit, and it looks like it's mainly from like kind of this under beard area. So we're just gonna kind of try towel dry that, maybe pad dry a little bit. All right. Cold start oil and butter from Beard Octane. Nice. Yeah, we'll get to the what's in beard. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys commenting. All right. I think we're at a good level now. Yep. I think we're at a good level. Nothing coming off on the hand. So as you guys can see in the description, it's going to be a mix of, well, the companies used today are going to be Dr. Nick's, Luxurious Bastard, and Tabletop. And Tabletop's featured on Dan's channel tonight. But the actual scents I'm going to mix are going to be from Lux and are going to be from Tabletop. And I wanted to go with like a citrus kind of vibe. So I'm gonna start off by misting the hand down, get a little bit of a barrier. And what's everybody up to today? Hey, what's up, Jim? What's up, Jim? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna start off with the Summer Solstice from Tabletop. Summer Solstice. I'm gonna do a dropper of that, and I'm gonna mix it with a dropper of the Sweet from Luxurious Bastard. And both of these are kind of like a citrus forward, sweet kind of vibe. And I'm going to focus this at the skin level. Right at the skin level. Under the beard. Hey, Jim, what are you up to today, brother? Dave said he's at work. Jacob's, I'm assuming, on the grind as usual. Same with Chris. You haven't tried Tabletop yet? No, they're pretty good. Pretty darn good, Robert. I have 6 or 7 from them. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. And then, hey, Abe. Hey, thanks for coming in, Abe. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yep, Jim's here too. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, and then I want to do a little bit of an audible today. A little bit of an audible today since Chris is in the chat here. Smash that like. There he is. I have done an audible with Jim's small town traditions. I want to do one today since we're going with like a citrus vibe. So I'm going to actually do a little bit of a different, not different, but throw in a little bit of citrus, wicked citrus from True North with the liquid butter. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that today. I'm gonna do a little bit of Audible, and they're not mentioned in the description today, but Chris is in the chat, so we'll just do a little bit of homage to Chris there, a little bit of Audible. So we're gonna do a couple scent boosts of the Lux and a couple drops of the scent boosting from the Summer Solstice into Wicked Citrus Liquid Butter. Oh my gosh, this is like a citrus bomb. Citrus bomb going off in here. Smells so darn good. And this is going to be for the main body of the beard, guys. I love the liquid butter for its styling aid. It helps my style and especially the techniques that I use. Really love that liquid butter. All right, guys, this is like a citrus bomb. Oh my gosh. All right. Then I got a little bit extra on purpose. A little bit extra on purpose, so I'm gonna kind of put that up top. Put that up top. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Catch up on this chat in just a second. I shave my head about twice a week afterwards. My head and beard love the revitalizing serum from Copper Johns. Oh, nice. Heck yes. Yeah, that's some pretty good stuff. I have some of that. Oh, and I better get these tops on. Better get these tops. Yeah, Ryan, I have some of that. I have some of that revitalizing serum. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I haven't used it for a while, but I do have it. I've got some other stuff I'm trying to work through as part of my night routine. I mainly use that as part of a night routine. I really want to use it with in tandem with Johnny Ray's Blue Tansy. I think that would be a killer nighttime routine. Killer nighttime combo. All right, guys, so I'm just combing through with my Chicago number 14, which is what I use for my conditioning, and today was conditioning today, which I will showcase one of those. I just wanted to get those tops on, comb through the beard. We'll get this heat going. We'll get this heat going. And guys, since I'm off work today, we may have a little bit more time to do a cleaning, a little bit of a cleaning routine. All right, so let's get this heat going here. Get out the old heat kit. Heat kit sitting here at work. Heck yeah, thanks, Jim. Appreciate you coming in when you guys are working, doing your thing. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all y'all. Maybe tonight will be the night finally get to try tabletop. Nice. Yeah, they're featured tonight. That's one of the reasons why I kind of picked them to mix today. They're pretty good, Robert. Pretty good. You will not be disappointed. Plus the color of their oil is from the golden jojoba, if I remember correctly. Very cool color. Very cool color. Very cool color, Robert. And really good feeling beard. I'm enjoying the scents quite a bit. This one's more of a citrus vibe. Yep. Man, I haven't used luxurious sweet in such a long time. It's a good scent. I am enjoying it, Dave. I am enjoying it. I'm so glad I actually won that on a um, Dan C stream. Yep. Very, very good. I ended up picking up some coffee as well. Yep, because I think it was like a $25 gift card I think I won, if I remember right. So that's what I picked up. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I kept hearing their scents are strong, which is what kind of kept me away from Lux for a little while. But this one's not bad. This one's not bad. I'm definitely enjoying this one. Definitely enjoying this one. All right, guys, let's get into this routine. Yeah, same here. Hey, Jay's in the house. What's up, Jay? Hey, Jay, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I can be your hero, Davy. That's right. Hey, hey, Jay, thanks for coming in. Bro, this routine is before or after brush your teeth. So Maxwell, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. So I usually do brushing my teeth before the routine. That way, I'm not getting my saliva, spit, and everything kind of everywhere in my beard and in my stash after I've already cleaned it. So brushing the teeth is before. Yep, 100%. That way, whatever's getting in your stash, your beard, for brushing your teeth, the toothpaste, the saliva, all that stuff gets washed out. So, yep, 100%. Yep, brushing teeth before. Hey, Jay, you're at work. Thanks for coming in, Jay. Appreciate that. We got nine rocking in here. Heck yeah. I've had several of his. Got any questions on luxuriance? On Lux Sense, let me know. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. Yeah, I only have this one, so yeah, appreciate that, Dave. Appreciate that. All right, guys, let's go over this routine. And so today, as you can see, is going to be a mix of Dr. Nick's tabletop and Luxurious Bastard, or Lux, as we say. Um, and it started off with the Dr. Nick's Lemongrass Ginger Beard Wash, which is aloe based. Suds up great. She thick, she sudsy. She leaves the beard fresh and hydrated. So good. One of my favorite washes, Dr. Nick's wash. Please go check it out. And there's something special about this lemongrass ginger, like in the shower, just sets it off. Just sets it off. Very good stuff here, guys. And then keeping with the Dr. Nick's theme for the conditioning routine, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for me personally. It was the Dr. Nick's beard conditioner. And this is also one of my favorite conditioners, one of three I've bought in twice. Very good stuff. Don't need a lot. Spreads evenly. Washes away clean and just plain and simple. Does its darn job to a very high level. Very high level. This one, Weatherbeard and True North are the ones I've bought in twice. Yep. Very good stuff here. Very good. And then you guys already saw, but I'll go ahead and showcase it today. The oil mix started off with tabletop and Lux, but then we called an audible, which I'll show in just a second. Hey, thanks, Jay. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, if you guys could check to see if you hit that thumbs up, that'd be great. Dr. Nick's beard wash and conditioner, excellent. Nailed it, Abe. Nailed it. So I want to go with like a citrusy vibe. So I first started off with the Summer Solstice from Tabletop. It's described as summer citrus, meadow foam, rosehip, golden jojoba, Oregon avocado, sunflower. Very good. And then I brought in the sweet from Luxurious Bastard. Let's see, and I'm having a hard time reading this label, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Almond, avocado, rice bran, hazelnut, hemp seed, apricot, castor, grapeseed, sunflower, jojoba, argan. Yep. So those are the mixes of the Lux. Very good. This is like a citrus, sweet citrus. Very good mix here. Very good mix. And since Chris from True North came into the chat, I decided to call a little bit of an audible, and they're not mentioned up in the description. But I brought in Wicked Citrus Liquid Butter from True North. Very good stuff here, guys. And Citrus Balm, including these two. So I just did these two at the skin level, and then I scent boosted these into the Wicked Citrus for the main body of the beard. Very good. Citrus Balm. Citrus Balm. Very good. Very good. And then I'll have another Dr. Nick's product to kind of shore up the look at the end of the heat routine, which we can get right into. First, a little bit of coffee break. Little coffee break. Abe, I'm pretty happy with it. Excuse me. Pretty happy with it, Abe. Pretty happy with it. I'm glad I picked this one. Like I said, I was kind of unsure. Yeah, citrus balm. Sweet citrus, just plain and simple. Sweet and citrus, bright citrus. Yep. Abe, I'm glad I picked this one because I've heard their scents were strong, was a little kind of hesitant, that kind of thing. And then Dan C recommended this one. So I picked that one. I was like, yeah, it's got to be a good one. Yep. All right, guys, let's get into this heat routine. Co-share, medium heat, low speed. And then I'm just going to stick with the Chicago code number 14 to get, hey guys, just to keep it consistent. No particular reason other than just keeping it simple, keeping it simple. And a couple of you guys have already commented. Somebody was wearing. Ryan may have had this one on today. Copper John's peppermint. Dave has cold start from Beard Octane. Heck yeah. Let's see. And Jacob's got homage pie. Oh my gosh, can I? There we go. And Jacob's got homage pie in beer this morning. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So if you guys could, while I'm doing the heat routine, comment what you guys are wearing in beard, on skin, name that company, name that scent, name that product type. Get it, let's drop it in the chat. And I appreciate it, guys. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to go with the medium heat, low speed, kind of Skittles sense to me. Oh, this one? You think this is like a Skittles? You got it more like a Skittles? I see. The sweet bastard, one of my first purchases from Lux. To me, it's like putting Skittles in my beard. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not getting too much Skittles out of it, personally. I mean, I guess I see that. I see that now that you guys mention it. Yeah, I'm getting more of that citrus, but I see that. I can see that now. I see that now. Good call, guys. Very good call. Good call on that one, guys. All right, let's get into this. All right, so guys, I'm just starting off on one side of the beard. I'll catch up on your comments in just a moment, guys. Starting off on one side, just a nice, slow, even pace. Nice, slow, even pace. Styling the hair away from the jawline. Away from the jawline. I have Coastal Command from Weatherbeard. Heck yeah, I love that one. That's one of my favorite ones. Nice, slow, even pace. Yeah, I guess that is like Skittles. Now that you guys say that, yeah, I definitely got that Skittles. Dark Seduction from Elegant Sasquatch. Heck yeah. All right, and then from the heat from the bottom. Two Beer Co. Viking Blend today. Nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Wearing Navigator Oil, True North Irish Goodbye Butter. Heck yeah. Nice. Nice. Heck yeah. Nice, guys. Thanks. Thanks for dropping the comments. I can't see the Skittles smell like feet. Stop. I can't see that Skittles. Oh, you think Skittles smell like feet? All right, so it's heat from the bottom. All right, and then switching over to the cold blast. And switching over to the heated brush. It's probably been a while, so I'm going to cycle through to kind of reset. 340 here. And so it's for the chin dip, the sides, and the stack. So starting off with the chin dip here. Hey, Saad, thanks for coming in, brother. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. American Bastard. Oh, you're wearing Lux too. Nice. Heck yeah. Nice. Nice, Saad. Heck yeah. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Chin dip. So I'm just going to grab it right on top in kind of a curling upward and outward fashion. Upward, outward fashion. Working against that chin dip. And then straight down with it. Straight down with it. In fact, I'm going to hit this right here a little bit more. Just a little bit more there. There we go. That might be all right. And of course, I'm dropping things. Of course, dropping and breaking. Of course, guys. It wouldn't be a time of my live stream without dropping, breaking something. All right, so it's straight down with the chin dip, and then over to the sides. So I'm just getting everything over into a direction, gathering it, and then the deep grab for the whoopty whoops. Whoop, there's those whoops. Whoop, there's those whoops. And then straight down. Straight down. straight down. All right, then the other side. Then the other side. Hey, Baker's here. What's up, Baker? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. And then again on the sides, gathering into a direction. And then a deep grab for the whoopty whoops. And then straight down again, straight down again. You don't want to put that dip back in there. Straight down with it. All right, and then now over to the stash. Over to the stash. So the same concept here, guys. We're gonna gather it into a direction and then put it over to the side for the patented Dancy Lazy Walrus. Got my first 8-bit Saturday. Heck yeah, me too. Well, not my first, but I got one Saturday from 8-bit. I got the new colognes, a couple of the new colognes. Got 8-bit mixture oil from last Monday's Commands Corner and True North Deer Hunter liquid butter and beard. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm probably gonna do 8-bit Wednesday probably. Probably. So we can show off those new parfums. Alright guys, the stash. Gathering straight down. Nice and slow. And then over. Over for the patented Dancy Lazy Walrus. And then I'm going to try to lay it on top, but also blend it down in to the beard. All right, and then the other side, watch out for your cord. Straight down again, guys. Straight down, gathering into a direction. And then over. And over for the patented Dancy Lazy Walrus. There we go. Stroke the side. Now we're done with the heated brush. And we can go over to the cold blast. Cold blast. And then this is the same thing with the heat, guys. Same thing with the heat, but with the just a different temperature with the cold. Nice and slow, away from the jawline. Nice and slow. Styling it or trying to lock it in into the direction that you would like it to be. Whether it stays there all day, kind of depends on your beard, your lifestyle. Hey, what's up, JB? What's up, brother? Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, JB. We got 8 rocking in here. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Continue in here. Continue. Probably do 1 or 2 more passes with the cold. 1 or 2 more passes here. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that. No, let's do 1 more. Let's do 1 more pass here. 1 more pass. All right, guys, get them screenshot fingers ready. It's about time for the Octo Beard. That's right. It's the blowout beard. Blowout beard. And this is going to help create volume, help add nice natural texture. Plus, it just feels darn good. It just feels darn good. What you up to, JB? What you up to, JB? What are you up to, and how are you? And what are you wearing in beard? What are you going with in beard today? Oh yeah. All right, get them screenshot. That Octo Beard is about to leave the stage. We got 11 rocking in here, guys. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. All right, so now we're gonna be done with our power tools. I'm gonna come back over to another beard product, and that is the Dr. Nick's Balm Stick. And this is gonna help keep locking the stash a little bit more. The hair dryer is super quiet. Thank you, Abe. This is the kosher. Very happy with it. Another recommendation from Dancy. Yep. Really, really liked it. I ended up picking it up on like a Black Friday sale last year, year before, something like that. Something like that, Abe. Yeah, I really like it. I really like that one. All right, so this is gonna working, doing well. We're in tabletop. Heck yeah, I'm doing a little tabletop today too, JB, and I'll gonna recap here shortly. All right, guys. Dr. Nick's Balm Stick. This is just gonna help lock in the Lazy Walrus style for the day. Heat does a good job. I just like a little bit extra for my personal preference and my stash. just to keep it up out of the way just a little bit more. All right. Dr. Nick's Balm Stick. And I'm going to come back with the Chicago number 14, just kind of frame in the beard just a bit. Just frame it in. And then a little bit of fluff. A little bit of fluff hiding the fork. Boom. Boom. And then there's the look for the day. Boom. Decent volume. Purposely controlled. Boom, boom. Stash up out of the way. Even though it's a longer stash, Octo Beard rocks. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So good volume. Fork's a little bit hidden. It's actually doing pretty good today. Not showing out too much. Not showing out too much. So boom, there you have it. Shout out to Dan C. Shout out to these awesome products that we use. The great techniques. Super awesome. Appreciate it. All right, guys, a little bit of coffee break, and then we'll do a recap, and then I think we may go ahead and do some cleaning. Actually, guys, let's go and jump right into that cleaning. Let's go and jump right into it, and then we'll do like a recap at the end. Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yep. I'm going to do, before I enter the beard octane competition, I'm going to do a little bit of a trim. I'm going to be a late entry. DJ is going to be coming back in about a week and a half or so, so she's going to kind of help trim it up and take some photos for that. Yep. So appreciate that. Yep. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. All right, guys, let's get into this cleaning routine here. We'll probably go for another 15 minutes or so, guys. We got a little bit extra time today. I'm off work. So I'm gonna reach for my cleaning kit here. Everything I need to clean both the co-share and the heated brush are all in one little area here. I like my kits of things. My heat kit for my co-share, Aberlite, a kit for my shaving my head, all that kind of stuff. And then this is my cleaning kit. And so we'll go over that in just a second here. And so pretty much this is going to be consisting of a bottle of slightly diluted alcohol, started with 90%, and I don't know an exact percentage, guys. I just kind of filled it up and then topped it off with water. No specific percentage, guys. And then I also have a bottle of the same concept, but with peroxide. I don't have a specific percentage of this peroxide, but there it is. That's where we have a little peroxide. And then also just one of those little tiny brushes that you get in like shave kits, a little tiny brush for like a shave kit. And then I just grabbed a cheap toothbrush from like a dollar store. Really I didn't go with a used one. I just started brand new, but just a cheap one. And so that's the cleaning kit. And so we're going to get the easiest one knocked out of the way, and that is the co-share. And all you're going to need to do to clean this thing, I'm trying to get this cord out of the way before I knock everything over again. As you know, I do quite often here, guys. Twice today. All right, guys. So let's clean this thing. So all you're going to do is you're just going to pop off the cap here. And you're going to expose this kind of screen that catches everything. And so you're just going to turn it on to its normal low speed, and then push and hold the fan button. It'll stop itself, and then it'll reverse the flow this direction. And then you're just going to brush all this extra dusty stuff off. Yep. Just brush it off. And we're going to do this a couple times here, guys. So I'm going to reset here. Push and hold. And then it'll reverse. And then I'm just going to brush all that stuff off while I'm blowing it out. Just get that thing clean. And I'm going to do one more time, guys. Just one more time for shoots and grins. So I'm going to reset. One more time for shoots and grins. So it's going to stop itself. And then reverse that flow. And it's going to blow it out of here instead. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and reset this so when I put it up, it's ready to go. And then you can just put your cap back on. You guys can also wipe it down on the outside, which I do occasionally. So that would be the only other thing for the kosher that you'd have to do is cleaning this, keeping the screen clean so it doesn't create too much resistance for the motor up here. And boom, then you're done and you can wipe it down. So that would be that. I'm gonna go and put this up since we're done with it. Go and put it up in the heat kit, in the heat kit bag, which is just a Babyliss cold brush bag repurposed, which I probably need to be using that thing again. That thing's pretty cool. All right, guys, and now we can move over to the heated brush. Heated brush. And so first I am going to just see if I can kind of grab anything with my fingers, just kind of any loose hairs on the outside. And I'm going to come back to my little shaving kit brush, and just try to get as much chunky kind of stuff out of there, whether it be hair, whatever, lint that kind of fell in there, whatever it may be, just working through the different rows, taking anything out. Try not to spend too much time, be too picky about it. Keeping up on this helps so it doesn't get too bad at once, you know what I mean? So just kind of going through the teeth and get all the chunky stuff out. Octobeard rocks. Any kind of loose stuff, just kind of picking a little bit out as it goes. Cleaning the chunky stuff out. That sort of thing. All right. I think that'll be okay for now. All right. I think that's okay for now. There we go. All right. So I don't really have a rhyme or reason to really start with this particular one of these, but I'm going to start with the peroxide. I'm going to start with the peroxide first. And so I'm just have these little bottles that I picked up from like Five Below for like $1. They have a little locking mechanism. And then I'm just going to spray this down. Then come back with my toothbrush and just scrub it. Get a little scrubber for scrubbing action. Just get in between the teeth just to get it clean. This is going to clean like the biologicals, if I remember correctly, for the peroxide. Don't quote me on that. But just kind of scrubbing all over the place. I think I'll do another round here. Make sure I got the peroxide. And just another scrubbing, guys. I was hoping JJP would be in because he was asking about this on Friday, how I clean. So I figured I'd do a cleaning day. I have a little extra time today, so might as well. And then also, guys, I like to like brush like away from me. Seems to help like not too much like backsplash from all that stuff from coming up, you know what I mean? So brush away from me. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna just use the towel here. Just kind of wipe it up. Wipe it down. Just wipe it down. Just wipe it off. All right. And then I'm going to come back through with the alcohol here. I have them labeled here. This one's alcohol. And same thing, guys. Same thing. Right back with that brush. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom, thanks for coming in. Just doing a little bit of cleaning, showing everybody how to clean like the tools and whatnot. Yep, thanks for coming in. So, and now I'm just back here with the alcohol, guys. Same thing. Same thing here, guys. Just kind of keep brushing it down. Clean it as best you can there. keeping up on this, doing this regularly really helps. Really, really helps. Really helps. All right. All right, guys. I think that's good. I think that's good. So we're just gonna wipe it down, get all the excess alcohol off. All right. So that's cleaning the Aberlite. You can also spray down the outside. Here, I'll just give a little alcohol spray down. That'd be easy to do this one. I guess you could easily do the kosher as well with some alcohol, a little bit of alcohol spray. Boom. And there's the Aberlite clean. Boom. I try to aim for every couple weeks or so. Every couple weeks, probably weekly would be nice, but um, just doesn't happen that way. You guys understand the life ordeals. But every couple weeks, I like to clean that. Every couple weeks, and that's why I have this cleaning kit, is to make sure that when I go to clean it, it's quick, easy. I don't have to like try to find everything, gather everything together. So boom. Now everything is clean, good to go for tomorrow. Boom, right back into the heat kit. I have to watch out for my beard now. I have to watch out for my beard when I go to zip this thing because I usually hold it like right around here, and that's like right where my beard is right there. So I have to really watch out. So then we can be done with our cleaning kit as well. I'm going to lock these in place. And again, here I'm going to rinse this out as well. Just brush the toothbrush. And that way everything is good to go for me next time. Boom. Boom. Cleaning kit. Cleaning kit. And I recommend if you guys are storing your stuff here, try to find a bag that maybe has like an air hole in it. Since the toothbrush may be a little bit of wet from cleaning off, at least will dry out in there. Yep. Cleaning kit, guys. Boom. And then also, I do believe Aberlite does put out their own cleaning kit from their website. It's like a pre-made solution and a brush. I just kind of imitated that and made my own kit. Boom. And speaking of kits, here's like my my head shaving kit. Again, everything in one place. The replacement things, the oils, the charger, and everything. Boom. That way, whatever you need to do, whatever your task is, you can just grab it and do it and be done. Yep. All right, guys. So that was the cleaning thing. We've been going for 30, almost 39 minutes. Let's go and get a recap and get out of here. And so I appreciate y'all coming here. We're still holding at 7 strong, so I really appreciate that, guys. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. A little coffee break. All right, guys. Recap, beard waggle, and then we'll get out of here. So today, as you can see in the description, it was a combination of Dr. Nick's, Lux, and Tabletop, and we did throw in a little bit of a curveball and called an audible for the oil routine. But the routine started off with the Dr. Nick's lemongrass ginger, suds up great, she thick, she sudsy, leaves the beard fresh and hydrated. One of my favorite washes. So good. So good. I'll say it again. It's so good. Very, very good stuff. Excuse me, guys. And then sticking with the Dr. Nick's theme, and because it's conditioning day, I went with the Dr. Nick's beard conditioner. And what I like about this one, guys, is that you don't need a lot. It spreads evenly. It does its darn job, and just is plain and simple good. Plain and simple good. One of 3 different conditioners I've bought in twice. Yep. Very, very good stuff. And then for the oil routine, guys, I did do a kind of like citrusy kind of vibe today. So I started off with Tabletop, which are going to be featured on Dan C's Commands Corner tonight. And this is the Summer Solstice Summer Citrus. And then I brought in the Lux Sweet Bastard, and thanks to you guys, I kind of got the profile nailed down. I do get more of that Skittles vibe now that you guys mentioned it, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, I do get more of that. It's citrus forward, but with that Skittles vibe. I'm definitely getting that 100%. So I did these two as a mix for the skin level, and then the Audible I brought in the liquid butter from True North, and this is in the Wicked Citrus. So I just want to get like a nice citrus burst, uh, citrus overload, if you will, but in a good way. So I did that. True North wasn't mentioned in the description, but again, I called an audible. Wanted to just throw them in the mix. One throw in the mix. I like how it the liquid butter helps style my beard. And then also to help lock the stash into place, I used the Dr. Nick's Balm Stick. This is in addition to the patented Dan C. Lazy Walrus stash style, and this is just to help keep it up out of the way just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Yep, the heat does a good job. This is just extra assurance, so to speak. Yep. You guys saw the co-share, which was medium heat, low speed. You saw the Aberlite Pro Wedge, which was at 340, which is my sweet heat spot. We also had the um, Chicago Combs number 14 for the conditioning routine, and I just kept it simple and consistent and used it for the heat routine as well. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of freshen up the style a little bit as well, coming from the back. Boom, Chicago Comb number 14 there. Boom, boom. Continuous mister, don't forget, this hit the floor today. I don't know if you guys heard that. And I think that's about it, guys. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Means a lot that you guys are taking time out of your day, coming in here, watching me do my beard, hanging out. No worries, JB. We're about to get out of here. About to get out of here. So I hope to see you guys tonight on Dancy's featuring Tabletop, and which is why they're used today. I hope to see you guys here Wednesday for another beard care routine. And with that, here's your beard waggle. Mm-hmm. Nice natural flow. All right, Mom. I'll see you later. Text me or call me, Mom. Appreciate that. Leave you with the beard waggle. Nice natural flow. Nice natural waves, the back and forth. All right, guys. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in. And with that, I'll see y'all